guys, it's the immature prick here, and I'm here to make another video on Original Bloodies because that is the only thing I do with my channel. Yeah, nothing else. I don't do rants on other topics. I don't talk about what's on my mind and all. I just talk about Original Bloodies because that's all I'm good at doing. I do this all for the views, and I clearly want to invoke an argument with Original Bloodies. Yeah, that's my only intention. I only want to get into a war with him. I'm just thirsty for attention. I'll admit it. I am thirsty for attention, and I want to get into that argument so bad. I want to cause so much drama. I mean, Original Bloodies so called it here.
But flaming, if you want to know what that really is, that's what my haters do. They say things to try to invoke, an argument, a war.
See, he said it, so that must mean it's true. Right? I mean, I'm clearly jealous of Original Bloodies because he has over 1,000 subscribers and I don't, even though, that means almost nothing with the quality of your videos, but whatever. I'm still jealous because he has more subscribers than me. Yeah, that logic never ever fails. So yeah, Original Bloodies, I just want to get into an argument with you. This has nothing to do with me disagreeing with your opinions and wanting to, prove you wrong and all. No, this is just to start a war, create drama and all that. Okay, I'm done acting retarded, alright? Because if I did that for like another minute, I probably would have taken my eyeballs out with my own hands. So, anyways. On a serious note, the topic of Original Bloodies is just getting really redundant for me. I mean, I'm getting a little sick of doing videos on them over and over again. Well, not over and over again, but, on a regular basis. So, from this point forward, after this video, Original Bloodies is not going to be a regular thing on my channel. Unless he does another stupid video, which we all know he's bound to do. But I know I'm just going to end up probably talking about him again, so I'm not going to say I'm never, ever going to make another video on him. But as for, like, a regular thing, no, I don't want to anymore. I know people call me a leader of the whole army thing. I never considered myself a leader. I just make videos disagreeing with the guy. I'm not acting like it's more than it is, so, yeah. Anyways, about a year ago, Original Bloodies freaked out over Nintendo wanting to, try out the smartphone platform, and, I made a video about this when this first happened, and I was all for it, because, it was a great way for Nintendo, to, like, advertise their products, and, it wasn't anything they were going to really, really focus on. It was just to say, hey, we have the 3DS and the Wii U. If you want more of this, buy that. But no, in typical Original Bloodies fashion, he freaks out over it. So, anyways, without further ado, let's watch and let's facepalm.
Because today, we had news come out from Nintendo that they are now going into the mobile business. No, I do not mean a Nintendo phone. I mean, we will be seeing Nintendo games on iPads and fucking smartphones.
Oh, the horror!
You know what this means, right? We're gonna get Flappy Kirby on iPad, on phones. We're gonna get free-to-play Legend of Zelda iPad edition. We're gonna get microtransaction Mario games where the power-ups cost you $2.99. This is all gonna happen.
How in the hell do people take this guy seriously?
The Alliance is intended to complement Nintendo's dedicated video game systems business and extend Nintendo's reach into the vast market of smart device users worldwide. Which you still don't realize that these whole smartphone shit is a fad and it will die out and it will not last forever.
Do you not know how many people own a smartphone these days? I mean, really. People want to buy a game for their phone and, entertain themselves. I really see smartphone games as a time waster. Want to know when I play smartphone games? At the cafeteria at lunch. That's really the only time I ever play them. Unless, I don't know, maybe I'm in a very long car ride and I'm very bored and I forgot to bring my 3DS or something, so I play one of the games I get. The only games I really enjoy are Temple Run, Fruit Ninja, and Doodle Jump. Everything else can just go to hell. But, yeah, the only time I really want to play a smartphone game is when I want to just kill some time. I have nothing else to do, so I just put my music on and play a game. So yeah, that's really that's and everyone has a smartphone. Everyone wants something to entertain them on the smartphone. I don't know. Maybe they don't have any internet or something, and they have nothing else to do, and they want to play the game. Uh, really, you're so stupid. I don't even know how people even think this guy knows what he's talking about. Really.
Before I continue on, isn't it funny how things have kind of become reversed? Sony was a huge company with, different divisions everywhere, and they were spread all over the place, all over the market, different markets here and there, with Sony films, with, phones and computers and all this other shit. And now they're closing down all these divisions, and they're going to become Nintendo in the sense of being only a game company, while Nintendo is experimenting and expanding into markets that they should be paying attention to, seeing as Sony fucking failed in.
But Sony was bleeding out money. That's why they bailed out on those other divisions, and Nintendo isn't. So why not try something new? I mean, it's not really something entirely new since they're still sticking with games. I mean, it's not like they're experimenting with something totally different. That's something that Nintendo shouldn't be doing because it's smartphone games. It's what Nintendo's good at doing, making games.
However, I don't give a shit at this point about any of Nintendo's products, because after I'm done getting all the Wii U games that I'm interested in this year, then I'm done. My 20 years of gaming, of being a gamer, will come to an end. I want off the gaming train.
If only that actually happened, because the gaming industry sure as hell wouldn't have missed you. I know, he came back because Iwata died, he said he was going to get the NX, and then Star Fox Zero got delayed, and then he said, I'm never going to support Nintendo again, and look, it's already March of 2016, and he's still supporting Nintendo, buying their products and all that, but really, who even thought for a second he was really going to bail out on Nintendo? I mean, come on, looking at all the other times he said, oh, I'm going to quit supporting Nintendo forever, he always ended up coming back. So really, who even thought he was legit here?
Gaming no longer exists because today, all this stories here, this is the beginning of the end for Nintendo.
Okay, I know he said in a follow-up video to the video I'm responding to that the Nintendo we all knew and loved was dying, not the company itself, just the Nintendo we all knew. And I'm just asking, where the hell did it go? Really? I mean, what? Where this is a year later, and look, nothing happened. Everyone's still, Nintendo's still the same Nintendo because nothing changed except they're just trying something new with mobile games. I mean, is this really that bad that it's gonna destroy the whole image of Nintendo and completely destroy the fan base that's been with them since the NES days? I mean, really. So, even people who have been around since the NES days have said that this is a good idea. So, yeah, you're completely wrong about that.
And I've seen so many people saying, this is a great thing! Hooray! Nintendo's gonna get money again! Fuck you, you moronic buffoons! You don't know what the fuck you're talking about! Go be a gelatinous tapeworm somewhere that no one gives a shit about you!
On behalf of all the gelatinous tapeworms like myself who are actually using our brains, we're sorry. We're sorry for being optimistic about this and actually seeing the bright side of this. And instead of being like you, who's going all doom and gloom on Nintendo because they're doing something you don't like. Okay, I'll go to some place where no one gives a shit about me. All right, I'm sure that'll make you happy.
The minute, Nintendo, that you decided to put your stuff on other platforms is the minute you decided, well, we saved the gaming industry, we're the ones that can take it out. And for some reason, you're choosing to end the gaming industry. Or at least severely cripple it. Severely.
Oh no, Nintendo wants to try something new and make money because, as people like Original Blood Ace hate to admit, the mobile gaming market is profitable. It is huge. And, I could clearly see why Nintendo's doing this, because, it's a very profitable market. You can't deny that. Everyone and their mother pretty much has a smartphone, and they want to, entertain themselves on it, so why not? Why not try this? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I guess trying to expand and try new things is something very, very weird and strange to Original Blood Ace.
And I've talked to a few different people about this subject, and for example, one of my friends, Steven, you might remember him, he did a Mario Kart video with me once before on OBA Games. And I didn't know when, but he has apparently become a casual gamer, because he was just like, I told him about this, and he was saying, man, if I could buy Pokemon on the phone, I would. And I was just like, the fuck are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here.
Then I feel really bad for Steven for having to associate with you in real life. Must be an utter nightmare.
But, and that was also, when I got my headset, I went over to EB Games, and I was talking with the guys there about this, and they thought it was good that Nintendo's going with iPhones and everything, and I was just like, what is with the world? Why are there so many morons?
Because people like you live in it.
I don't know. But anyway, let's move on here to some other stories that are all related here. Nintendo President Iwata says he never ruled out making games for smartphones. Hold your bloody horses, Iwata. Hold your horses.
Okay, so this is probably the only thing I'll agree with you on in this video. It's really suspicious that Iwata did lie about this. I mean, really, I guess someone pressured him into lying? I don't know, that's just my assumption, because it's really unlike Iwata to lie to the customers and all that. So, my guess is that, he someone just told him to lie or something, and, here's what I think really happened. Maybe he saw the benefits in, trying out mobile games, and seeing all these companies have massive successes by making mobile games. So why not try more money for Nintendo?
I don't care if iPads weren't expensive. If iPads were $1 to buy, I would never buy one, because iPads are stupid, are pathetic, are useless tablet garbage.
Well, fuck you too, bitch.
Because who is it that has smartphones? And I get it. I get the whole, oh, everyone out there has smartphones, blah, 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 blah. Not everyone has a Wii U. That's a true statement. However, how do you honestly think every person who has a smartphone plays games on it? No. No.
And do you honestly think that's a huge percentage of people? I mean, really, if people like me buy mobile games because it's nice little time wasters, like, I don't know, if you're waiting in a waiting room or something, or like me, I bring my phone to school, so during lunch at the cafeteria after I'm finished eating and when there's some time left, I put on a game and on my phone and play it. And that's really the only time I play smartphone games. Like I said before, I hardly ever buy apps on my phone. Really, it's really a rare occurrence when I download a new app, and usually it's something for videos and I delete it shortly after because I don't need it, like Fonto or Pro Recorder. But yeah, pretty much everyone I've seen who owns a smartphone, and pretty much all my schools, has at least one game on it and plays it, at least sometimes. So yeah, I'd still say there's a huge percentage of people who use smartphones, and again, that's why Nintendo was trying this out, because they saw that it's a big market. It is huge. Everyone has a smartphone, so, people want to be entertained on their smartphone, so they buy games, and when they see a Nintendo game, and they think, oh, this is a company that made Nintendo Mario, that's the company that made Mario, Zelda, it must be good. So they'll probably buy it, and who knows, maybe they'll enjoy it.
Smartphones and Nintendo. That just doesn't mix. It rubs me the wrong way. And it just makes me sick to my stomach.
And it makes me sick to my stomach to continue to listen to your idiocy.
And DENA believes they can reach 100 million daily active users with Nintendo's IP on smart devices. I'm sure you can. But Nintendo, by doing this, you will make no profits, or next to no profit, since it's going to be free-to-play games. So you'll make these supposed, quote, games. They'll be free to play, and then you don't make money unless people buy the microtransaction bullshit.
Advertisements.
And all you've done is turn your back to the Nintendo fans who were been with you since the NES, the Famicom. And now we, by you doing this, you forced our hand. We have to now leave you. We have to turn our back on you.
Except I saw a lot of older fans praise Nintendo for this because they're smart enough to see the benefits in this and know that Nintendo was in the right in doing this. And they're not paranoid about everything Nintendo does like you because they actually have brains.
It's just not going to happen. I don't know, Nintendo. I don't know. I just don't know. I'll wrap up this video by saying I'm going to go grab a shovel, and after you're done digging your own grave and you you lay in the grave, I'll be one of the people to cover you in dirt and say farewell, rest in peace, because that's what you're doing, Nintendo. You're literally, by doing this, you're building your own damn tombstone.
Except they aren't because nothing has happened! And for some extra laughs, let's take a look at some of the Original Blood Ace fanboys' comments about this issue. Oh boy, get ready. I swear, sometimes his fans are even dumber than him sometimes, but like I said in the beginning of this video, the topic of Original Blood Ace is really getting boring for me, and I'm stepping down from being the guy who put Original Blood Ace in his place in a few videos, because this isn't something I want to do as a regular thing anymore. It's just not worth it. You can't change someone this stupid, and there's really no use. I mean, I never really did this to change him anyway, because, as I said, I was doing this for fun, but I don't know. Maybe I was just doing this to see maybe at least some of his fans will take what I say and actually listen to it and actually, try to admit that, some of the things he says is stupid. I'm not saying you have to completely leave his fan base or anything and completely be on my side. No, of course not. I'm not going to expect that to happen, but I done that. I kind of accomplished that. I have some fans that, are fans of both me and him, and that's perfectly okay. I'm all for that. Like who you like. If you still like Original Blood Ace, whatever. I have no issue with that. But, I've even managed to convert some people. Some people said, "Oh, I left Original Blood Ace because of your videos, and I'm on your side," and that's also good too. The more people leave them, the better, I guess. But it's just not fun anymore. The Original Blood Ace videos, it really isn't. So I guess someone else could take my place for making regular Original Blood Ace videos because I'm done. I have no interest in making regular videos on this guy anymore. I don't. I mean, I'm not saying I'm never ever going to make another video on him because we all know that's probably going to happen. So I know I'll just be flat out lying there, but at least until he makes another really stupid video, which we all know is going to happen, I'm not making another video on him. I am tired of this subject. I don't want to keep bringing him up constantly on my channel. And yeah, and stop saying this is an army of haters. I hate that word. I use haters in quotes. Okay, army of detractors, I'll say. And say I'm the leader. I see some people say that. No, this isn't what it is. This isn't some war or anything. That's probably why Original Blood Ace said the reason I do these videos is because I want to invoke a war. Because of people saying this. I don't want to get into a war with them. I'm not some leader. I'm just someone making videos on another person. It's nothing more than that. I have no interest in getting into this whole big drama with Original Blood Ace. I mean, if he ever made a rant on me or anything, I wouldn't really exactly feel accomplished. I mean, sure, I'd respond to the video, but, I wouldn't exactly have this feeling of accomplishment because it's not what I want to do with my life. It's not some big achievement if Original Blood Ace ever made a rant on me. No, it'll just make himself look dumb. And, whatever. Anyways, I hope you all understand. I really do. Someone else could make regular videos on Original Blood Ace. I'm not. I'm stepping down, so... Anyway, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye. More content on different things coming soon.